Good morning and Jai Hind students. I'm Kanchan and this time I have taken the chapter Albert Einstein at School by Patrick Pringle. So this is chapter 4 and this is chapter of class 11th book. So let's see, and this is all about Albert's class and his views and his experiences also, whatever he had uh, experienced is. See here, Albert Einstein was born in 1879 and died in 1955, is regarded as the greatest physicist since Newton. In the following extract from the Young Einstein, the well-known biographer Patrick Pringle describes the circumstances which led to Albert Einstein's expulsion from a German school. So, in what year, Einstein asked the history teacher, did the Prussians defeat the French at Waterloo? मीन्स उनके हिस्ट्री टीचर ने उनको पूछा कि एशिया वालों ने फ्रांस को वाटरलू में कब हराया था. एल्बर्ट आंसर्ड, I don't know, sir. History teacher asked, why do you not, sir? Why don't you know this? I must have forgotten. Then he told कि मुझे इन चीज़ों को याद करने में कोई इंटरेस्ट नहीं है. I don't have interest in learning dates. One can always look them up in a book. Then history teacher was amused at this, and he thought, and he became angry also, and he asked Albert why did he not learn all these dates. Then Albert told that he can know about these dates from the book. So this happened. In that case, said the history teacher, will with heavy sarcasm, perhaps you will be so kind as to tell the class the Einstein theory of education. Albert flushed. I think it's not facts that matter but ideas, he said. I don't see the point in learning. तो उन्होंने कहा कि मुझे नहीं लगता है कि पॉइंट्स को याद करना उचित है. एंड then I would be more interested in learning why those soldiers were trying to kill each other. That's enough. And Mr. Brunner's eyes were cold and cruel. We don't want a lecture from you, Einstein. You will stay in for an extra period today, although I don't imagine it will do you much good. I won't do the school any good. Either you are a disgrace. It means, he said, कि he was disgracing the school, and I don't know why you continue to come. It's not my wish, sir, Albert pointed out. Then you are an ungrateful boy. And he just told this about Einstein. Albert felt miserable when he felt left school that afternoon. Not that it had been a bad day. Most days were bad now anyway, but because he had to go back to the hateful place the next morning. फिर से उनको उसी जगह जाना था where he had faced his history teacher. Going back to his lodgings did not cheer him up. His father had so little money to spare that Albert had been found a room in one of the poorest quarters of Munich, and then he was living in the uh, in the surrounding that poor people were living there. But at least you have a room of your own, which is more that I can say, said Yuri when he called a room in the evening. At least you live among civilized human beings, even if they are poor, student, said Albert. They are not all civilized, Yuri said. Did you not hear that one of them was killed last week in a duel? So they were talking about this, and then nothing, of course, he is very proud of it. His only worry is that the authorities have told him not to fight any more duels. He is upset about this because he has not a single scar on his face. Oh, exclaimed Albert. And these are the students. Well, you will be a student one day, said Yuri. I doubt if, said Albert. I don't think I will be pass the exam for the school diploma, he told his cousin Ilza, and the same next day she came to Munich, and normally she lived in Berlin, where her father had a business. So they were talking, you don't need to be good at it. If anyone can learn like a parrot, you just don't try. A book on geology, rocks and things, do you learn that? No, we have hardly any science at school. Then why are you studying it? Because I like it. It's good. Means they were. Elsa sighed. You are right, of course, Alberts, she said, but it won't help you with your diploma. Apart from books on science, his only comfort was music. It means about Albert Einstein. So he was interested in science and he was comfortable in music also. He played a violin. तो आइंस्टीन को वायलिन बजाना भी बहुत पसंद था. दैट वेलिंग gets on my nerve, she said, and there is enough noise in this house with all the kinds howling. Albert was tempted to point out that most of the time it was she who made them howl, but he decided it was better to say nothing. उन्होंने कुछ भी नहीं बोला. I must get away from here, he told Yuri. उसने बताया कि मुझे यहाँ से जाना ही चाहिए. And I want to, after 6 months alone in Munich, and he is absurd that I should go on like this. In the end, means he decided to change his school. And then what will you do? Yuri asked. I don't know, मुझे नहीं पता है. If I go to Milan, I am afraid my father will send me back. Unless his eyes gleamed with a sudden idea. Yuri, do you know any friend doctors? फ्रेंडली डॉक्टर्स, क्या तुम्हें किसी फ्रेंडली डॉक्टर को पता है? बिकॉज Einstein didn't want to join his school. He was fed up with the rules and regulations there. So उन्होंने पूछा कि किसी अपने फ्रेंड से पूछा कि किसी डॉक्टर को जानते हो? I know a lot of medical students and some of them are friendly. यूरी ने बताया. Doctor, no, I have never had enough money to go to one. Why? Suppose, said Albert, that I had a nervous breakdown. Suppose a doctor would say it is bad for me to go to school. Means as a student, if someone takes medical leave, तो वो उस तरह की बात कर रहे थे. I can't imagine a doctor saying that. यूरी ने कहा कि मुझे नहीं लगता है. But Albert said, I must try. There are plenty of them. Yuri told. He hesitated for a moment and then added, rather reluctantly, means ना चाहते हुए, unwillingly, I will ask some of the students if they know one of you like. So will you? Thank you, Yuri. And Albert's eyes were shining. Wait a moment, I have not found one yet. Oh, but you will. And if I do, I don't know if he will be willing to help you. ये सब बातें वो लोग कर रहे थे कि यूरी ने कहा कि मुझे स्टूडेंट्स, मेडिकल स्टूडेंट्स के साथ मैं फ्रेंडली हूँ, बट डॉक्टर्स के बारे में आई एम नॉट श्योर. He will, declared Albert. I am going to have a real nervous breakdown. And he laughed merrily. I have never seen you looking less nervous. यूरी ने कहा कि मैंने तुमको कभी नर्वस नहीं देखा. A day or two at school will soon put the right above, Albert assured. Certainly he had lost his high spirit when Yuri saw him next. I can't stand it any longer. I really shall have a nervous breakdown. That will satisfy any doctor. Keep it up, said Yuri. I have found a doctor for you. You have? Albert was very happy at that time because he wanted a doctor for his medical improvement, that he was needed to take rest at home because he didn't want to go to his school. वो अपने स्कूल नहीं जाना चाहता था. एक मेडिकल परसेप्शन चाहता था ताकि उसके बेस पर उसको मेडिकल लीव मिल सके. I have an appointment for you for tomorrow evening, यूरी ने कहा. And here is the address. He handed Albert a piece of paper. Dr. Ernest Well. He is a specialist in nervous troubles. उसने पूछा. एल्बर्ट ने पूछा. Not exactly, यूरी ने बताया. As a matter of fact, he only qualified as a doctor last week. You may even be his friend, his first patient. You know him as a student then? I have known Ernest for years. Yuri hesitated for a few moments. And he's not a fool, he warned Albert. What do you mean? Don't try to pull the wool over his eyes, that's all. Be frank with him and but don't pretend you have got what you have not. Not that you would deceive anyone. यूरी ने कहा कि धोखा मत देना. Whatever is there, you will have to tell everything. Albert spent the next day wondering what to tell the doctor. When the time arrived for his appointment, he had worried over कि मैं उनसे क्या बताऊंगा. I don't really know how to describe my trouble, Dr. Well, he began. Don't try, said the young doctor when they met each other. Doctor and Einstein, Albert Einstein. Oh, what did he say? Only that you want me to think you have had a nervous breakdown. Oh dear, Albert's face fell. He should not have told you that. Why not? Yes, that is the trouble. You will say there is nothing wrong with me and you will tell me to go back to school. Don't be too sure of that, said the doctor. As a matter of fact, I am pretty sure you are in a nervous state about that school. But I haven't told you anything about it. अल्बर्ट ने कहा कि मैंने तो आपको कुछ नहीं बताया. How can you know, sir? Because you won't have come to see me about this if you had not been pretty close to nervous breakdown. That's why. So said the doctor briskly, if I certify that you have had a nervous breakdown and must stay away from school a while, what will you do? I will go to Italy. अल्बर्ट ने कहा अगर आप मुझे मेडिकल लीव के बेस पर अगर आप मुझे ये दिलवा देंगे कि मुझे घर पे रेस्ट की ज़रूरत है तो मैं इटली जाऊंगा टू मिलन वेयर माई पेरेंट्स आर. ओके, what will you do there? I will try to get into an Italian college. मैं इटालियन कॉलेज में एडमिशन लेना चाहूँगा और इंस्टीट्यूट. How can you? Without a diploma? I will ask from my mathematics teacher to give me something about my work. So perhaps that will be enough. I have learnt all the maths they teach at school and a bit more, he added when Dr. Well looked doubtful. Well, it's up to you, he said. I doubt if it will come off, but I can see you. You are not doing yourself or anyone else much good by staying here. How long would you like me to stay? You should stay away from school. Would 6 months be all right? This is very kind of you. उन्होंने पूछा मैं 6 months के लिए लिख दूँ तो आइंस्टीन सेड इट्स वेरी काइंड ऑफ यू. आई विल थैंकफुल फॉर यू. Dr. Well handed him the certificate and said the best of luck. How much? Nothing. If you have anything to spare, Yuri to Mayor, he is a good friend of mine and yours too. I think Albert had no money to spare, but he pretended he had and took Yuri out to supper. So here, isn't wonderful? He said after showing Yuri the certificate. Yes, it's fine, Yuri agreed. 6 months is a good period. This way, you may change your school and whatever you want to do. I will never go back to the place, Albert assured. I am going to take this certificate to the head teacher tomorrow and that will be the end of it. Don't forget to get a reference in writing from your mathematics teacher first, यूरी reminded. तो आप अपने मैथमेटिक्स टीचर के बारे में नहीं बताना. Mr. Coach willingly gave Albert the reference he wanted. If I say I can't teach you anymore and probably you will soon be able to teach me, will that be all right? He asked. That is saying too much, sir, said Albert. So it's only the truth, but all right, I will put it more seriously. It was still a glowing reference, and Mr. Coach made the point that Albert was ready immediately to enter a college or institute for the study of higher mathematics. So here, I'm sorry you are leaving us, although you are wasting your time, he said. It's almost the only class when I am not wasting my time, said Albert. But how did you know I am leaving, sir? You wouldn't have asked me for this reference otherwise. Maths teacher also knew. But why did he want to leave that school? So there is nothing to wonder about, Einstein. I knew you were going to leave before you knew yourself. Albert was puzzled. What did the teacher mean? He soon found out. Before he had a chance to ask for an interview with the head teacher, he was summoned to the head's room. Well, it saved me the trouble of having to wait an hour or outside, he thought. He hardly bothered to wonder why he had been sent for, but vaguely supposed to he was to be punished again for bad work and laziness. Well, he had finished with punishments. I am going to punish you, the head teacher said. To Albert's surprise, your work is terrible and I am not prepared to have you here any longer, Einstein. I want you to leave the school now. Leave school now? Albert said. That's what I said. You mean, said Albert, that I have to leave the school? You can take it that way if you wish, Einstein. The head teacher was not mincing the words. The simplest thing will he for you to go of your own accord, and then the question won't arise. But Albert said, what crime have I committed? Your presence in the classroom makes it impossible for the teacher to teach and for the other pupils to learn. So you are in constant rebellion and no serious work can be done while you are there. So हेड टीचर ने उनको बताया कि तुम्हारे रहने की वजह से और बच्चों को पढ़ने में परेशानी होती है एंड अगर आप नहीं रहोगे तो यहाँ पे जो टीचिंग प्रोसेस है वो अच्छे से चल सके. सो नो सीरियस वर्क कैन बी डन वाइल यू आर देयर. अगर आप वहाँ रहेंगे तो सीरियसली students will not be able to read there. So the head teacher told this. Albert felt the medical certificate almost burning a hole in his pocket. I was going to leave anyway, he said. Then we are in agreement, at least, Einstein, the head said. For a moment, Albert was tempted to tell the man what he thought of him and of his school. Then he stopped himself without another word, holding his head high. He stalked out. Stalked out means he came out. Shut the door after you, shouted the head. Albert ignored him. He walked straight on out of the school where he had spent 5 miserable years without turning his head to give it a last look. He couldn't think of anyone he wanted to say goodbye to. Indeed, Yuri was almost the only person in Munich he felt like seeing before he left the town he had come to hate almost as much as in the school. मुनिच में इसको कोई भी पसंद नहीं आया उनको, यहाँ तक कि उनको स्कूल भी बिल्कुल ही पसंद नहीं आया. Elsa was back in Berlin and he had no other real friend. So goodbye and good luck, said Yuri when he left. वो केवल यूरी से मिले और यूरी ने उनको गुड लक गुड बाय बोला, गुड लक बोला. You are going to wonderful country. I hope you will be happier there. So with these wishes, Yuri had departed him and he said goodbye. And this is all about Einstein, that he was a brilliant person and we know him by the name of genius also. But in his previous days, he was treated in this way. So this is all about Albert Einstein. Hope you would have understood this chapter. Thank you and Jai Hind.